Hey everybody, this is Kevin for Crackberry.com. I'm here with Adam, and we're going to give you a first look at the BlackBerry Torch 9800 from AT&T and Research in Motion that's got BlackBerry 6 on it. So this is our, we're at the live press conference now. You can see this thing's kind of tied up, so it won't be totally easy to use. And you can see it's got a slider. Oh my god. Take a quick look at the hardware here. Pretty cool device all around. It's a little heavy, but it kind of in a good way. It's got a nice density about it, and it has a proper touchscreen experience. So let's show you what RIM's done, because when you look at this, it kind of looks like a regular BlackBerry, right? Same sort of thing visually, but a lot different. Starting with views. So you can see we have the all view. We can now flip between views, favorites, media, downloads, frequently used apps, all again. And take note that favorites can be things like web page links, they can be contacts, they can be your BBM groups. This nav bar can be hidden, and it can be expanded all the way up. You can tap on it, expand it, get the full view. So a lot more presentation. You know, a lot of people out there don't think BlackBerry does more than email. RIM wants you to see it does media, it does other things as well. Notifications bar at the top. You see your notifications, you got notifications preview. Tap that down, bang, all your things. You can jump right into emails, Twitter, calendar appointments, etc. That is notifications. Top section here, it's a quick access point to your managed connections. Turn on your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, turn it off, kill it when you're on an airplane, all your connections in one shot. You can jump over to your alarm clock, all that stuff. Really handy access point, your standard sound profiles, and perhaps the biggest fundamentally changing thing on the BlackBerry Torch 9800 is universal search in BlackBerry 6. So you can tap that, hit it there, pull up universal search, you can see the software keyboard. The biggest thing that I like is I can just slide open this keyboard and start typing anything I want. It can be apps that'll come up, it can be contacts, picture names, it ties into third-party apps too, so developers can make, like Slacker, you can search music in that through here. It can even do device options. So, you know, people say, what's my BlackBerry pin? If I just type pin on the keyboard, you can see an option result comes up. Tap that, bang, device status and pin. There you go. Try to add this one. 22A2202C. I have no idea who's going to get this, but you know, let's flood them with contacts. Really sweet. If I'm going to search Google too, right? I can search Google for pin just by tapping that. That is the basic home screen experience. Where should we jump into next? WebKit browser. This is the biggest thing that's been on the top of the list that people want to see RIM fix. Give us a new web browser. WebKit rendering is now throughout the operating system here, wherever you have HTML being rendered. So that's in the web browser. That is also in places like the email. Tabbed browsing will show you right away. You can add new browser tabs. You can jump between your browsers. Ta-da-da. You can see the new home screen. You can enter your URL or your search query right in there. So let's pull up Crackberry. What's your website? .com. Pull up Crackberry.com. It'll probably redirect us to the mobile site here. While that is loading, there it is. Hey, look at that, BlackBerry Torch 9800 first impressions. The post is up, we're just waiting for this video. Yes, you can zoom in, pinch to zoom. There's this new autoflow text zoom, so if I want bigger viewing, you can see it zooms in automatically, resizes the text for easy reading. That's the web browser. Big change in the web browser is that the detection now between Wi-Fi and 3G is automatic. So if I go into device options, there's none of this internet browser, Wi-Fi browser stuff. It's all automatic. So if I'm on Wi-Fi, I'm getting the Wi-Fi browser, right? Simplified options menu, you can clear all your history, bang, one shot at the bottom. This might be the best device ever for, you know, our favorite site that starts with a P and ends with a hub. I didn't just say that in a video. I'm going to BlackBerry hell. Next up, let's go into the updated media application. All new media apps on here. Or not all new, a couple new ones. We've got podcasts added. Pull that up. Let's explore some podcasts. Yeah. some podcasts explain have explicit language. You can see you can jump through podcasts. We've got, what else do we've got? We've got the new YouTube launcher. It's kind of like half launcher, half uploader, so that's going to take you to the mobile site in the web browser. I'd rather see a fully integrated app, but that's fine, I guess, because the experience isn't too bad. Lisa Nova does Katy Perry. Who doesn't love Katy Perry? Don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question. Social feeds we got to do. Well, wait, I'm going to show music quick. Music's much more visual now. The Wi-Fi music sync isn't installed on this, but it does exist. You can see here now. We will pull up songs, a lot more music, album art, pull up some Closest Baby, we can flip through. While music is playing, I can still flip through all my album covers and then switch to a different song. Pretty cool. Okay. We'll exit out of music. Videos gets the same update, so we won't check that out. I'm just going to pull this out for better browsing. But you can see everything's updated. Let's look at the pictures quick, though, because pictures has kind of been updated too. Big thing I love here is that it's automatically building folders in your picture library. It has this new thing called headers. So let's see if we can see a header here.
That's one of the action menus that I'll show you.
No, okay, so let's say you have BlackBerry Messenger groups. You know right now when people have groups and they put photos on, it all goes to one spot, and then your girlfriend's looking at your BlackBerry pictures and she starts yelling at you because you're like, I don't know what that's all about. I didn't take that photo, I swear. Now it's going to separate it out, so that's really sweet.
Webcam browser.
Camera app, yeah, totally new.
Sure.
Sounds great.
So, camera, pull it up here.
Yeah, it's
okay, new viewfinder. Oh, kind of hard to hold. New viewfinder. Big change now is you have scenes, so you can pick different scenes for different occasions. Close-ups, party mode, that'll be the most used one guaranteed. Sports mode actually has a 0-lag shutter. So basically, as quick as you can tap this thing, that's it. It basically takes a full screen capture of whatever's on the viewfinder, so it's instant, no more. You can see the new viewfinder here too. We can delete that picture.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, okay, there's the revised. Yeah, here's the picture app, revised options. I don't know what's going on there. We'll keep going. I think that's fine though. I just maybe did something evil. Okay, social apps. Where is it? I don't know. Let's just start typing social.
I'm here at the BlackBerry Media account.
And get to feeds. See how wicked that is? Okay, somebody started a new message. Discard that. So here's social feeds. Basically, it's an aggregator of all these different services. You can see here right now they have BBM, Facebook, and Twitter all working together. So we can actually scroll through these individually. Or you can go back to that aggregated mode and see them all together. Really, this app is really smooth to use. Also, if you want to respond to something, it jumps into the native application. So it's like an aggregator, but you don't sacrifice any functionality that might happen in an all-in-one application. This way you're using all your apps kind of individually, but all together. And there's also RSS, so you can follow your favorite news sites. Add crackberry.com in there. You can see they have some writers ones pre-installed. So this is kind of like how people used Vigo before, now integrated. This isn't actually from the Vigo acquisition though. This is something just Rim built independent of that from what I'm hearing. Social feeds, very cool. Actually, one thing back in the social feeds too. Let's do that. I want to go back and show all RSS, social. You can go ahead and do a new post and choose to basically send to everywhere at once. I wonder where it goes to. Hello. Look at that. We just told a bunch of people hello on 3 things at once. Take social networking to the next level. Other cool things. Okay, text messaging. It's no longer SMS and MMS. It's one shot for the whole works. Very cool too. Basically, I can take this, add an attachment. You can add location to it. We'll accept those charges. And basically attach a map of wherever you're at. And you can also group conversations together. So if you have like 6 people you want to SMS at one time, you can make them into one conversation, send them all the things. So if like your restaurant, you're changing restaurant location, one shot, you get a hold of everybody really quick. So then basically you can take a map of where we're at, attach that, goes into there, send a message. No, YouTube goes up to 15 minutes now. We don't have to worry about time. Bet you didn't know that, Adam.
I didn't know that.
Are you blown away, Adam?
By YouTube or the Torch?
The Torch.
Absolutely.
What else do we want to see here right now? Things like contacts will show. I want to see contacts is tied to recent activities, and if you have like Twitter and Facebook, it shows up in here also. Yeah, software keyboard for sure. We can take a look here. So software keyboards. Switch that up. Compose a new message. Oh, no. Let's go back to do a text. Okay, there we go. You can see we got that. We got that. We got that. I don't know if I can type on it from... There we go. Hello. Not too bad. I mean, people who buy this device, you probably are buying it because you want a physical keyboard and a big touchscreen, which it definitely has. And you can see it's all very, very integrated here. If you pull the keyboard, software keyboard goes away. This device is really about user experience. Multitasking. Pull down the menu key for 2 seconds. You can see the new application switcher, so you can jump between apps. App World 2.0. But obviously you want to go get the BlackBerry App Store. Shameless plug, thank you. Other things we want to check out. I think that covers the main stuff. Should we wind it down? Absolutely. Let's see, new home screen experience. I mean, you can see the UI, actually wait, one more. UI enhancements throughout, including the options screens here. So you can see options are a little less scary looking. They've been reorganized. One thing that is pretty cool is, let's see where it's under, application management. So RIM's giving you a lot more information now about what's going on with your device. So you can see here you have all your applications. We can actually see the CPU processor being used here. 35% in use, 65% free. We can see Sonic 2, whatever reason, is soaking up a lot of memory. We can flip through, we can see the usage on the device. So today this device has been used for 40 minutes, 57 seconds. You can see where all the time has been spent. Memory, this is total memory use. So you can actually see that BlackBerry 6 is taking up 247 megs. So if you're wondering why your 256 megabyte device might not be getting the upgrade, you might not want the upgrade because it's not going to leave you much room to do anything else. Application storage memory, now you can see how much you have free for apps and back to all. One thing, let's go into the phone app too, pretty cool. You can see that, it's all good. And for options, you know, RIM hasn't put it all in one place, so your app options are still within your apps. You can see here too with the slider, you can actually change the action. So if you want the slider to open calls or hang up calls, you can do that, or you can do it so it doesn't do it, right? That's kind of good that they took that into menus on the icons on the home screen. Oh yeah, we didn't do pop-up icons. Actually, first thing, 3. Look, the calendar date actually matches the real date. Who would have thought? Also, new contextual pop-ups. So wherever you are in the OS, you're going to get this pop-up of new menu options that are relevant. So you can always pull up your main, you know, if we go into the calendar here, we can pull up the main menu with the menu key. But if we just hold down, we get the new pop-up of what we want to do. So let's just go to, here, I wanted to go to something like the view month. You can see that. And then it's like new appointment, new task, new alarm. All makes a lot of sense. UI, you know, the overall touch experience is pretty good. I've noticed on it that some apps feel heavier than others. It's kind of interesting. I think maybe in updating the whole OS to make it sense, you know, work with the touchscreen, some things are smoother than others. Actually, maybe that's not true. This is pretty quick. That social apps feed really scrolled very smooth and fast. Overall, huge step up for BlackBerry. I think the biggest thing right now is that if you use a device like this, here you get a little size comparison. Once you rock BlackBerry 6 for a day or two and then try to go back to this, it's going to be tough. I mean, you know, even if this Torch had OS 5.0 on it, I think it would be a winner simply because the form factor is so well. I mean, you have the one-handed ease of use here, but you also have a big touchscreen. So this just becomes really small in comparison. And then once you have BlackBerry 6 on it, I mean, this is just old hat. I mean, I just want to be able to tap that and change my connections.
Look at the device.
Look at which?
The device itself.
Yeah, okay, so we'll finish with a quick device look in 30 seconds here. You have your top keys. There's no left side convenience key on this one. For simplifying I think the user experience, so you just have your one key that opens the camera. You can see you got your standard navigation, 360 by 480 pixels, processor 624 megahertz, same as the 9700, 512 megs of RAM. No OpenGL support, just like the 9700, so you're not going to be running your 3D apps. You got this nice battery door cover, ribbed on the back. You might say it's ribbed for her pleasure. That joke might get old. I'm going to use it again in the future. That's it. BlackBerry Torch 9800. Love it. Best BlackBerry ever.